Good morning.
From Animal Kingdom. No, wrong park.
Where are we? Let's get that right.
We're at Magic Kingdom.
Okay. So we're at Magic Kingdom. And what are we doing today?
Hey, I planned our day.
All right. So we let Google Gemini plan our day because we see a lot of people instead of getting a travel planner or asking people, they let some kind of AI bot plan their day.
They are putting their full faith and confidence that AI is capable of planning a day, which AI is capable of planning a day. The question is it capable of planning a good day?
Yeah. So we did not put any of our knowledge into it. We started a chat without any of our history or anything in it, and we let it plan our day. Surprisingly, we will go over all of this a little bit more in detail as we go through the day, but it did not ask me any questions when I prompted it. I just told it, I want you to plan a day. We're two adults and we want to go to Magic Kingdom. We would like to rope drop and we don't really want to do any kids rides today. So I just gave it a general premise and it just took it.
Gave us a day.
It gave me a whole day. I did prompt it with one thing because I needed some depth to it. So I said, is Lightning Lane worth it? And it gave me a pretty succinct answer on what that was. So we're gonna talk about Lightning Lane throughout the day, about what it did. We did end up getting Lightning Lane, so we're gonna have some Lightning Lane, but we're gonna go through what its process was. What's the first thing that it told us to do for road trip? Someone
Get here on time.
Who didn't look at the schedule?
Do I ever?
Get here on time. That was the first thing it told us to do. So the first thing it told us to do was to utilize whatever our first ride was. Not first, but go rope drop a ride that we do not have with Lightning Lane, which is going to be Big Thunder Mountain, and immediately walk off of that onto our first Lightning Lane line. So that's what we're gonna do. Our first Lightning Lane line is Tiana's. So we are gonna rope drop over to
Big Thunder.
Big Thunder, and then right when we get off of that, we will be right in time for our first Lightning Lane, which is Tiana's, and we will go over how all that went. So let's get started.
Here we go.
All right, we are here standing at the Liberty Square Bridge, which opens, it's 7:40, so it opens at 8 a.m.
It's 7:41.
Sorry,
It
7:41.
opens in 19 minutes, which is not 20.
Which is what AI told us to do. It said, come here, be at rope drop. So the way that our Lightning Lane, let's go over that. The way that our Lightning Lane works is it took our,
What are you looking at?
I'm not looking at anything. It took our given Lightning Lanes. We just took it. We did not act like we know anything about how to get earlier times. There are ways to get earlier times. It's not guaranteed, but there are strategies to do it.
But we're not talking about that today.
Yeah. So it gave us the times that we got, and I took those and I fed it back into the AI, and I said, here's my times, schedule around this. And it said, okay, go do Big Thunder Mountain, rope drop, then walk off that, go to Tiana's, which is your first Lightning Lane. And then it said,
and I think our first Lightning Lane is what, at
8:15.
8:15.
Yeah, so
we're gonna get 2 rides done.
Yeah, we're gonna probably wait 5 to 10 minutes for Big Thunder because we'll rope drop that. I mean, there's maybe 10 people over here. There'll probably be a lot more in the next 15 minutes.
But we'll get on Big Thunder within 5 minutes, probably.
But our second Lightning Lane is not until, I believe, noon, which is Haunted Mansion, because there was this huge gap in the morning. So it told us to take our first Lightning Lane tap in. So after we tap into Tiana's, it said pick a ride, whatever thrill ride is available that we want to do for something mid-morning, so like 10-ish, because we're gonna then be going to Haunted Mansion, which is in Liberty Square, around noon, which also it told us to do lunch then too, which we'll go over it.
But what I will say already that I'm learning is that AI will make you walk.
It doesn't care. It's not,
It'll make you walk.
It does not think about where you are because its actual recommendation was to get off of Big Thunder and Tiana's and then it was
go to Space Mountain.
Yeah, get Space Mountain and then come back to Liberty Square to go to Haunted Mansion. And I was like, that's fine. We're willing to do that. I don't know that everyone is necessarily willing to Orlando, Florida morning sun walk across the park with
Just a walk back.
Yeah, just a walk back, and it's so we're gonna see how that goes. So
We'll
we're
let
gonna
you
walk,
know.
we're gonna walk at what we would consider a normal pace. We are very tall, so we walk a little bit faster. But we're gonna walk at a normal pace to walk across the park.
It will be fast. Philip doesn't know normal.
Yeah, I don't know. It's my inner mall walker cannot turn off.
He would like to think on behalf of
Not
the
going to.
people.
Yeah. So we'll update you. We're gonna go on this ride, and then we'll be back.
Woohoo!
Okay, so it is 8:10, and we are getting on Big Thunder, and we're pretty much, this is practically a walk-on, so we're gonna be getting on this ride in the next 2 minutes. Let's go ride.
We
Right.
just got off of Big Thunder.
What time is it?
It is 8:15. Time to check in for our lightning lane at Tiana's.
Yeah, this is actually starting off pretty good. 8:15 is the official time for our Tiana's riding, so we are headed there now.
But can we take a moment to talk about Big Thunder in the second row?
Second row is not my favorite, and I would say it's my second least favorite row. The first row being my least favorite.
However, I will
was-
say for an 8 a.m., it was kind of nice not being whipped around so quickly, but
Yeah. All right, we're going in the ride now. Okay, we are officially in Tiana's. We're gonna go right now. Okay. Okay, so one thing not accounted for, we are the only people in our boat.
we did
and-
not need a lightning lane for Tiana's.
And one thing we did not, it did not account for was, which you might not be able to hear this, we'll put closed caption on, but we did not have time to choose after we tapped into Tiana's, we didn't have time to choose another ride. So we currently have time right now, which I'm gonna try to pull my phone out and pick a next ride.
Whilst on the ride. Okay,
All right.
we're literally in an empty boat.
We
And I
walked on this
feel
ride
like-
so fast. Lightning lane is not needed, but we didn't have time to literally get a second. After we tapped into this ride, we didn't have time to pick another one. We walked immediately on, and they didn't have enough people. The boat behind us, however, is completely filled with people, and I think it's because they're a single group.
I think they're all together, but I'm interested to see how wet we get. Because
Yeah.
the weight distribution is all in the front of this
100%.
boat. 100%. There's no offset towards the back.
All right, let's get soaking wet.
Here we go.
I'm gonna pull my phone out on the slower parts and see if I can get another lightning lane scheduled. Hopefully the camera still works because it's soaking wet, as are we. That was fantastic.
I'm soaked.
We're gonna put the photo of what we did up on the screen right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. This was great. Oh, you can't
So
see.
fun.
Yeah.
Highly recommend riding Tiana's with no one else in the boat with you.
Yeah. Figure it out how.
It's a new kind of VIP tour.
That's right.
So it's 8:30. We just got off Tiana's, and I will tell you, if you're interested to know, if you're rope dropping at Magic Kingdom, Tiana's stays pretty empty. We got off the ride and there's still no line. So I would say Big Thunder is a great place to start at Rope Drop and then come over to Tiana's and you're not gonna wait in line. We had a lightning lane. We surprised the guy coming up in the lightning lane for Tiana's, but yeah, that's it. So we were able to snag a lightning lane for Jungle Cruise at 8:40
While riding Tiana's. That is a feat.
by ourselves in the front row. Anyhow, we're gonna go on Pirates right now. I don't think that the wait is very long. I didn't look at it, but we're ahead of schedule.
The agenda is 9 to 10:30. We are supposed to accomplish going on Pirates, going on Jungle Cruise, and
Most importantly,
it's suggested that we get.
we
what?
have to get a Dole Whip.
Told us we had to get a Dole
It
Whip.
told us we had to. No choice. When AI says,
We have to do everything it tells us to do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go snag one of those. It did tell us when we tap into Tiana's to snag another ride. It said, which we talked about earlier, to get Space Mountain, but then I actually went and looked at it again, and it said Space Mountain or one of the Frontier or one of the Adventureland rides. So that makes more sense. So we snagged Jungle Cruise, which actually is at 8:40, which is 5 minutes ago. So we got plenty of time. We're gonna
we're gonna go on Pirates first.
We're going on Pirates, then Jungle Cruise,
Yep.
then we're gonna.
Get some Dole Whip, yeah.
Because clearly someone in this group needs more sugar.
It is 8:55. We're about to get on Jungle Cruise. We're about to do 4 rides in the first hour of the day.
Our Jungle Cruise, once again, is 8:40. So as soon as we tap into that, we can
Book another ride.
book another ride. And our next actual existing Lightning Lane is noonish for Haunted Mansion. So still able to book potentially something else. It actually has not had us book anything. It said book one ride for the mid-morning, which is what we're about to go do. So there's no extra instructions. So we could book one, or we could do exactly what it tells us to do and just take our sweet merry time walking around the park.
Or getting a Dole Whip and then going to the tiki room.
The Dole Whip is part of the instructions. So, all right, we are going on Jungle Cruise now. So we'll see you on there. Okay, we just finished Jungle Cruise, and it's currently just after 9:15. So its timeline for us was 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. was going to be being in Adventureland. Yeah, so we're like an hour and 15 minutes early. We still do need to go get a Dole Whip, which we will do. But we had discussed that we could technically go get another Lightning Lane. We looked at it, and Space Mountain is actually available for like 9:15, which is a couple minutes ago. So we could technically go to that. But one, it didn't tell us to book that extra ride, so we're not going to. And two, I actually need to eat, and the only thing it told us to eat is Dole Whip. So we're gonna see how Philip feels.
Well,
after
we've
he
been
eats.
here for an hour and 15 minutes. We've been on 4 rides already.
Yeah, so I need
it's
food.
been jam-packed.
I've been awake for many hours. I need more food. So let's see how I feel after that. But if
Breakfast.
we're gonna go have Dole Whip for breakfast. The true Disney adult breakfast. Okay, so update. Aloha Isle.
Aloha.
We did get it. Aloha Isle opened at 10 a.m. and as you just saw, we finished our ride just after 9:15. So in lieu of choosing another ride to go on and then coming back and getting a Dole Whip, we opted to just walk around and look at various things and just rest and hang out and enjoy. We'd already been on 4 rides, so that was really nice. But we got in line about 10 minutes early. A little high. I was a little on the struggle bus this morning, but what did you get?
Mine is a passion fruit guava.
It's called the Tropical Serenade Flow.
I think it's passion fruit, guava, and orange juice.
With some kind of straw. What is that? What is that little, or the little, not straw, the dessert thing? What is this little red thing right there?
I don't know, a cake pop of sorts, and with coconut soft serve. And I'm
She's ready to hang out the classic. Pineapple juice, Dole Whip flow. So we're gonna enjoy these. What we looked at for our next endeavor is a...
Can I just eat?
Yes. She's gonna eat. What we looked at for our next endeavor is that we're supposed to be somewhere near Liberty Square around noon. So from 10:30 to noon, we could get a free-floating lightning lane, whatever we could get. So we actually ended up getting Tomorrowland Speedway, mainly because we figured eating these Dole Whip pineapple and then going on Space Mountain was probably going to result in someone getting thrown up on. I've had enough of that.
I did choose the best thing. This is so good.
So we're gonna go on Tomorrowland Speedway after this, and then we're gonna make our way back to Liberty Square, where we are going on Haunted Mansion and eating lunch. Yeah. Cheers.
Tomorrowland Speedway, we've rented a super cute banana yellow and white racing stripe convertible.
Number 38.
Yeah, number 38 convertible car. Can we get some AC? It's kind of hot in here.
I'm driving as fast as I can.
So
it's 10:45-ish. We've hit our what AI called our free floating ride. We're actually going to head over to the People Mover to do that because it's
in the shade.
Yeah, it's like a form of air conditioning, and we have 45 minutes until we need to be at Liberty Square.
Here we go.
All right, we are taking a short bathroom break, but we just got off People Mover. It is just after 11, and we have to be at the Haunted Mansion ride at 12 for our lightning lane, and after which we are getting lunch at Columbia Harbor House, which it did actually suggest and is also one of our favorite places to eat inside of here. I will say that the AI did suggest that we mobile order that so that we could have the time that we want. So we mobile ordered it for 12:15 to 12:30. So we figure if we get to Haunted Mansion Lightning Lane at noon, we will be through that line, on that ride, off that ride, and over to Columbia Harbor House, which is right next door, within that 30-minute window. So we're good. So we're gonna head over through Fantasyland from Tomorrowland to Liberty Square. I think I said that right. And put ourselves on Haunted Mansion, and we have approximately 55 minutes to do it, which means we are 100% going to stop in Fantasyland to shop for stuff. I'm calling it now. So while we walked through Fantasyland, which I did not address earlier, it did, when I asked about Lightning Lane and whether it was worth it, it did suggest that if one of the things that we wanted to ride was Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Tron, because they are both single pass, not part of the multi-pass Lightning Lane, that it would be worth it to get one of them. It gave us kind of a readout of what our day would look like with Lightning Lane and without Lightning Lane. So we opted to get the Lightning Lane, meaning we would be able to ride more rides, had a little bit cleaner of a day. I will say that given the day that we've had, we have been quite ahead of schedule, and I think we would probably be a little closer to or even behind schedule had we not gotten the Lightning Lane. So admittedly, we actually tried this AI idea a couple weeks ago, and we tried to do it after work, and it was an absolute disaster.
It was a fail.
Yeah, so it was like the first ride literally took so long that it wrecked the rest of the rides. So
Well,
we
it was
weren't.
just the schedule overall, because it had us going to a restaurant that was closed by the time we got there.
Yeah.
And we didn't realize it was going to be closed, so we walked all the way across the park. It was a disaster.
Yeah, so we didn't do it. So I will say thus far, I think one of the things that is helping is A, the fact that we were rope dropping, so a lot of stuff is easier to do, and B, the fact that we got Lightning Lane. It is easier to stay up with whatever the AI's schedule is because it doesn't necessarily give you realistic time frames for lines because they're very unpredictable. But if you have Lightning Lane, they're much more predictable on how long they're going to last and getting through the ride and all that. So
I think there's two other factors as well going on. One, and this is like for a next year planning trip, right? Number one, schools just went back in. So the park is way more empty. But number two, the heat index today is hot.
I will say that the heat index is probably having something to do with it. When we came, it was at night. I don't know how much less hot it was that day, but it is the morning. So,
But if you want to go on a low crowd day, this time is pretty good.
Yeah. So just wanted to cover that. It did suggest that we get either Seven Dwarfs or Tron. So we got Tron. That is going to be our last ride of the day. So once we go on that, then we're going to head out. So that's like 3:30. So just wanted an update on that. Let's go shopping. We are standing backside of the Hall of Presidents, and AI did not tell us to do this, but we wanted to keep cool and have some air conditioning, and we discovered
We had every intent to watch the show.
we went into the Hall of Presidents because we had some time. Didn't tell us to watch it, but we were done shopping at every store in Liberty Square and the nearby area. And so we went into Hall of Presidents, but I guess the show had just started right when we walked in because there was pretty much no one in there. And we sat down on the very comfortable benches, and we sat in the ice cold
Air conditioning.
It was amazing. But it is just about time for us
Did we
to-
watch the show?
No, we did not. We did not watch the show, and I don't feel like I missed anything.
But I highly recommend going
air conditioning.
into Hall of Presidents just after a show has started,
All the open seats, crispy air conditioning,
and then you can exit before it even starts.
and then exit. Yeah, and then just leave. And
And
now we're
it's-
gonna go in and get on Haunted Mansion.
perfect.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
So let's go hang out with 999 ghosts. Wow, that's a mouthful. Me and math, man. I'm actually good at math, but apparently on this channel I'm horrible at math. Okay, so in all my years of coming to Disney World, I have had what is, I guess technically my first magical moment. A magical moment, for those of you who don't know, is when Disney picks someone out to have some sort of special whatever. These come in many different forms. It could be a character coming to you. It could also be food. So we ordered our food from Columbia Harbor House today, but we got a blue tray. And a blue tray means that you get a free lemonade slushie. And let me tell you how utterly confused I was when she was explaining it to me. I was like, I didn't get a lemonade slushie. She's like, it's a magical moment thing. And I was like, I'm ruining this moment. So we are now going to eat our food from Columbia Harbor House. AI did not tell us that we were going to have a magical moment because it cannot predict those things. So, bon
That's why
appetit.
you should come.
Yeah. So lunch is done. We're supposed to be done with lunch by 12:30. It's okay. It's almost 12:45.
I had the spiciest lunch ever.
Yeah, the shrimp salad apparently has a bunch of peppers in it. So people who can't stand spicy food think that it's on fire. But we did have a lemonade, which we actually weren't able to finish, so we put our frozen lemonade inside of our little thermos guy. Okay, so we are actually going to go to Seven Dwarves Mine Train because it's a 40-minute wait, and we have a bit of time because what it told us.
Food digest.
Yeah, what it told us to do was actually go to Tomorrowland and go on the People Mover prior to going on Buzz Lightyear, because Buzz Lightyear doesn't start till 1:20, which is actually in almost 30 minutes, and that lightning lane is 1:20 to 2:20. But we already went on People Mover earlier after the Speedway, so
we've had plenty of time to get everything
our
done.
lightning lane has severely opened our day up from what AI planned, so we've been able to do a couple extra things.
Yeah,
so now
like
we're just
sit in the Hall of Presidents
so now
for
we're
20 minutes.
Correct. So now we're going to stand in line for Mine Train because that was a single pass, so now we don't have to buy that. And we can simultaneously let our food digest, which is great. And most of the Mine Train line is dated.
With also fans.
And fans. Let's go.
Just got off Mine Train.
Start to finish, line, ride, all of it was just about an hour. So at 1:45, we are in our window for Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger.
Well, we're walking the wrong way.
Oh yeah, we are. Okay.
It's
Now
okay.
we're-
That's why you have me,
Yeah,
the navigator.
the GPS. So we are in the window, which means that we can walk basically right through Lightning Lane, which is awesome. Still TBD is that we will be getting off this ride probably somewhere in the ballpark of between 2 and 2:15, and our single pass Lightning Lane for Tron doesn't start until 3:30. So we will
Gonna have to find something to do.
yeah, we're gonna have a little over an hour to find something to do. So we're thinking we're gonna go to Gaston's and get a new dessert that they have, which we will show you, and it's ridiculous. AI did not give us anything to do, and it didn't have us put anything in for a Lightning Lane. So we're still trying to run as true as possible to it. So we're gonna go get on Buzz Lightyear.
Here we go. I feel robbed. I was robbed.
Multiple years in a row, I have destroyed
Yeah,
the
but
shell
the thing
of that
is,
game.
I used to suck. And now I was doing so good. I was hitting all the targets. I was ahead.
She was ahead of me.
I was ahead the whole
And then
time.
I just know what to shoot. So
robbed.
on that
I
one,
was
she
robbed of victory.
she had a really good chance because that ride, I won't say it broke down because you actually, that ride is actually really fun when it stops because you literally just get to sit there and just shoot targets because that
Yeah.
functions still. But
It's way harder to find your target when you're moving.
yeah, it's really easy to just sit there and just shoot it. But
Your shoulder gets tired.
she was also playing with someone who was also sitting there shooting targets.
But
so
I
there
was
a
like
point.
way ahead of you.
Yeah, there was a point in time where she was pretty ahead of me because whatever targets she was shooting on her side was just counting for way more than whatever I was shooting on my side. So now it is 2:20 and we have an hour and 10 minutes until our
Tron.
and that means that we have some time to shop and or ride another ride, or go to the laugh floor,
Or get a treat.
or eat something, which we
He
also
doesn't want to get a treat because Tron,
is very fast.
that could come up after.
So we're thinking that we're gonna get a treat after Tron, and now we're just gonna do a little bit of moseying around for like an hour. Again, AI did not have anything for us planned. It literally was like,
Let's have a good mosey.
have a good walk, relax, enjoy the afternoon in between the rides.
Enjoy your
Because-
lemonade slushie. That was our magical moment.
Did you finish that?
No.
I'm gonna drink that lemonade slushie right now. See y'all later. All right, we have sufficiently wasted some time walking around shopping. We did actually go to the Monsters Inc. laugh floor. It's
a good show.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's funny.
And then now we're gonna go to Tron. So we're gonna go fill up our water bottle, do a last minute bathroom break.
Right here.
Get on this ride, and then we are going to recap the day in at the front of the park to talk about what we would do differently and what we thought they did well and what we thought that we could have done better. So we are now gonna go on this
See you
ride
after
right
Tron.
here. Yeah.
We just got off Tron. This ride never disappoints. It is so thrilling.
We rode in the back seat this time, very back row.
And it was so awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't get sick at all. And to be honest, even when I do get a little nauseous, I'm still okay with it. It's
We
such
rode
a
on
fun
opposite
ride
sides this time.
than we normally do.
Yeah.
It's very weird. We have habits, the things that we do normally.
Who gets on the ride first? It's just like it's a very normal thing.
Yeah.
This time we rode on the opposite side. But that was how we discovered that Cosmic, you get more G-forces on one side than the other. And so you might feel, if you feel nauseous going on Cosmic, try the opposite side of the seat.
That you normally sit
Yeah.
on. By the way, I feel like I've had 12 hairstyles throughout this video. This is all on one day, all the same day. But depending on the time of day, my hair, well, has been what it's been. And now my arm is tired.
Right, it's a wrap on our day. So we're walking to the parking lot now. We're gonna discuss what we liked about the AI planning our day, what we didn't like, what we would do better.
Yes.
What did you like?
What did I like? I liked the pace at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
I really liked the pace at the beginning. I felt like by the end of the day, it just was lagging on, right? It was just like, we just have to wait.
So the Lightning Lane definitely made it a lot faster. We ended up riding 11 rides, and those 11 rides, I felt really good about the pacing throughout the day, but I will agree with you that the beginning of the day felt very fast, and then it left some gaps for us to kind of make decisions for ourselves, which I feel like if we did not know necessarily what to do or what the best thing to do next was, it's a little difficult to shut off what we know about the park.
Yeah, because we've just been here so many times.
Yeah, so it was like if we had not necessarily known what there was to do or how some things work, it left a little bit of freedom. It didn't give us a lot of backup options, so we were kind of making up some stuff as it went along because we had so much extra time.
What I will say is that due to the heat today, it's very hot today. So because there was so much time between the rides and it's so hot, then I was trying to go in every show, which that could be fun, right? Like,
So it gave us enough time to kind of choose your own adventure, but I feel like for the purposes of letting AI plan our day, if you don't really know what to do, you could get kind of aimless with what it is that you want to do or what you could accomplish. So, in the sense of what we liked the pace at the beginning of the day. I liked the fact that it did end up, even though I had to coax it into telling me about Lightning Lane, it did recommend that we do get Lightning Lane, which ended up being great for our day. And it did explain a couple things that were really good, like ordering mobile order. That is something that we highly, highly recommend to people, is using mobile order for whenever you are gonna get off a ride or you know you're gonna have a break, so that you can just walk up and get your food. I mean, that is,
It's so clutch.
You're gonna wait like max 5 to 10 minutes. You don't have to think about what you're gonna eat. The stuff already comes. That's really good to use.
Here we are.
Beyond that, okay, what did you not like about it? So I think you kind of started to touch on the pacing at the end of the day, but what else did you not like about it?
What did I not like? Yeah, I felt like it was it planned a very slow day in comparison to the pace that we generally do things at, right? Like, I think we could have accomplished the same amount that we accomplished in 3 hours less time normally.
Yeah, kind of combining what we didn't like and what we would do differently. So something that we happen to know you can do that it did not tell us that we could do this is trying to back up our rides, our lightning lanes. So our first lightning lane was Tiana's, and that was at 8:15, and then our next lightning lane that it gave to us with an automatic assignment was noon for Haunted Mansion. And if we had booked that on our own, we would have tried to back that time up. And given what we saw today, if it had been a really busy day, maybe we wouldn't have been able to. But given how light the park population was, we would have definitely been able to get our time backed up to a much sooner part of the day.
And I would say at this time of year, you don't even necessarily need a lightning lane. Like, it worked out well for us. The Tron lightning lane, absolutely worth it. But the multi-pass lightning lane, I don't know how much time. Well, Buzz Lightyear, we would have saved time. And
Buzz Lightyear was a huge line. Haunted Mansion was also a huge line, so we did save time on both of those. So I actually added it up. Across the 11 rides, we ended up waiting probably between an hour and a half and an hour and 45 minutes, and that was 11 rides. So that's less than 10 minutes per ride, and that lightning lane definitely came in helpful for that, because if we had to wait for Buzz Lightyear and we had to wait for Haunted Mansion, well, I'll say this, if we had to just wait for Haunted Mansion, lunch would have been a little bit of a different story, and I think our whole afternoon would have kind of adjusted, that we would have been standing in line for Haunted Mansion and we would have been standing in line for Buzz, but all that extra time that we had talked about that we had all day, that would have all been eaten up by us literally just standing in line, which would have been very miserable.
Which would have made your day, like, I'm walking out of the park feeling energetic. I don't feel, I mean, I'm hot. You could see all the sweat dripping down my face.
We voluntarily waited in the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train line, which was like 45 to 50 minutes.
Yeah.
But that was the one ride that we actually chose to voluntarily stand
I
in.
would say if you were choosing to stand in lines rather than doing lightning lane, the day just gets a little bit more miserable, I think, because you're so much, it's just very tiring to stand in line.
That's a different video though.
This
is about AI. So how do you feel AI did?
I just think it planned a slow day.
It did plan a slow day. I think that was 100%, or at least probably 85% because of us getting lightning lane. So I would say that if you were going to use AI to plan your day, make sure that you have something built in, prompt it to give you backup plans just in case they don't work out. Prompt it to give you rain plans, because this is Central Florida, and unless you're coming in the off season, which is also the busy season, you are prone to a rain. We got really lucky today with no afternoon shower, but our day could have very much changed if it was pouring down rain. And then I would say the last thing is to think of more stuff to do, because if you end up, like, it's not necessarily backup plans if something didn't work out, but if you get off a ride early or you get done with something early, you're gonna want something to do, but you need to know what that is. So I would say that in between any time frame where it says, hey, from 11:30 to 1, you're gonna be doing this. Well, if you get done with that thing at noon, now you have an hour. Get it to give you some extra suggestions that are kind of like whenever events that you can just go do. Like, here's a place that you could go look. If you wanna go shopping around here, that's a really good place. Or if you just wanna get a snack, here's a good place. Or if it's going to be 112 degrees, index,
I
like
think
today, somewhere to go sit in the shade.
Part of the reason I think it probably felt a little slow is also that because we had so much time in between, which was great, I think if the temperature was lower, we would have gone and done something else.
Yeah, we were very
But it was
happy.
just too, like, traversing the park. I'm sweating everywhere.
We were so happy to
It's
go
so hot.
into stores, and it literally was not even about, we did not need to buy any of this stuff. We were not necessarily interested in it. It was just to go walk around somewhere
That had air conditioning.
It was nice to get out of the sun. So that was
So that's
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
Our AI Magic Kingdom day.
Yeah, so now you know what we would do differently. What if you do want AI to plan your day? Those are the things that we would extra prompt it with. And I think the most important thing to take away from today is air conditioning. I feel like that was the theme of today, was air conditioning. Yeah. So, all right, well, we will see you next time. Bye.
You come to realize you see a kind of light watching you from underneath the rock. This vampire man is in your beast. You out loud and then release. The world was such a wholesome place until Cruella. Thank you, everybody.